What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 8. So I did some stuff between episodes, a little bit, but I did record it. I'm gonna show you right now what went on. So Jacob was on, him and I got together, and he showed me some really cool loot chests in this insane structure. I don't really know what it was, if it was a dungeon or a structure or what. But he already took over it, so there wasn't a whole lot of mobs attacking me or anything while I was lollygagging around and getting a bunch of really cool stuff. And I got so many different boots, so many different chest plates. I got just tons of armor, tons of diamonds, got gold, iron tools. It's insane. I got a whole bunch of stuff. And that structure had so many crazy loot chests, I had to make a storage room. I made several diamond backpacks and made 2 diamond chests and 12 gold chests or something like that. And I just went ham. And I got this really cool trophy I just decided to put on this pedestal here, and I think it's really cool. It's really nice. It's a good effect, especially in the chest room here. Now in this episode, I do want to expand a little bit more on the Ars Nouveau, and we're going to keep doing that with each passing episode because my goal is to be the ultimate wizard on this server and become really, really powerful. Another thing I do also want to get into this episode is Farmer's Delight. Farmer's Delight adds a whole bunch of different plants and vegetables and just a whole bunch of different things that you can make on here. You can make cookies, you can make burritos, you can make freaking dumplings, you can make sandwiches. It's insane. There's so much stuff, but we'll get into that a little bit later and I'll show you more about it. I'm actually really excited to get into it. By the way, look how freaking tall my sugarcane has grown. But right now, since I actually went into that structure and got loot, there is something I can make, and I need a diamond pickaxe to make it. And it's called Amplify. Boom. All we need is a diamond pickaxe. Boop. Yeah, there we go. Now, every time we add Amplify, it'll amplify the spell. So let's check this out. So leap and bounce, right? Let's take bounce out, add Amplify, and then let's put bounce right back in. We're gonna call this boing boing. Let's check this out. You ready? Woo! Dang! I can fly! There ain't no stopping me. So Jacob was actually really kind enough to give me this helmet. And if you look, this helmet has mana boost 5 on it. So I have so much more mana now, and it's actually helped out a lot. I can almost practically spam the book. It's insane. I love it. But it's not enough. I need more. Luckily, when I went to that structure, I found a bunch of different armor that actually has mana boost or mana regen on the armor itself. Like this chest plate here. It says mana boost 3. Oh, we can add more mana boost to our armor and get more mana so that we can use our book way more. We're gonna put this stuff in an anvil and increase our mana. If I'm gonna make this mana boost, mana regen armor, I'm gonna have to make a mob farm. Luckily, you can silk touch spawners, and I am asking Orin to come help me out because I don't have silky touch pick. I'm gonna sit here and wait for Orin. Whoa. Okay. Let's go make a mob farm. This location will do. Set down a waystone for easy access. We'll call it Mob Grinder. These seeds will come in handy for Farmer's Delight later. Alright, so I made a netherite chest. Look how big that is. And I also have a stack upgrade. Go with it. And I also have a tank so that we can get some XP. An absorption hopper to absorb the items and XP. Now let's actually build the structure. Grab some water so we can actually move the mobs. Place down the mob smasher. Place the water buckets down. Power the mob smasher with a lever. Look at it go. Cover up the top so that it's nice and dark for them to spawn. Light it up so that the mob spawners don't spawn on you, and lay out the spawners. Put out the lights. And conjure your escape plan. Woo! All right. It's not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but I made it work. And you can see, I believe the XP is going in. So there's this tap that we can use. It's an XP tap. We make that, attach it to this thing, and then I believe if we... Oh yeah, give me all the XP. Now let's get this mana boost armor set up because my armor's about to die. Alright guys, we are fully kitted up with mana regen and mana boost. Actually not fully, just what I had available to me. I'm gonna turn this armor into netherite armor because I have the netherite to do so. Cover me in debris. Alright, now I'm gonna get my hands on all the seeds that I have available to me right now that I've collected over the span of time that I've been on this server. Now, some of these are not a part of Farmer's Delights, but I still want it to be a part of my farm. I want to grow a bunch of different crops and see what they do. So I think I'm going to put my farming area over here on this side of my base on this level. Farming montage commence. So what I'm doing here is I'm making a towel, which I'll talk about here in a second, and a chisel. And a chisel is used to make block variants. So I put like stone, andesite, cobblestone, stuff like that in there to make different variants of that block. And the towel, as you can see, it is placing down blocks randomly. Seems good enough for me. Let's actually put the seeds in. Our tomato seeds. Our cabbage seeds. Alright, let's get into the other seeds. I want to put wheat seeds in the center to separate all the ones that we're growing. I'm actually kind of confused because rice is Farmer's Delight, and I got when I put rice on the crafting table, it made rice seeds, which says Croptopia. So some of these actually might be a part of Farmer's Delight that I'm just not sure of. So let's put the rice seeds down. And I nearly forgot about carrots. I also happen to have strawberry seeds. We'll plant those as well. Then we'll end off with an eggplant seed and a green bean seed. Now, there is another type of seed that I do want to get my hands on, and it's called a mage bloom seed. We just need any kind of seed surrounded by 4 source gems. So we're gonna have to get our hands on another pedestal in order to do that. And we're gonna do it over here. So I'm gonna create a little space over here. But before I do that, I want to get some source. And I have that crop area over there. So I wanna go ahead and make something called a source link, which you need one. Oh man, so easy to make. All right, let's make that. Boom, we have a source link. But in order to even collect any of the source that this source link collects, we need to make a source jar. And it looks also relatively easy to make. We just need some archwood slabs and some glass. All right, so we got some glass, and we got some archwood slabs, and boom, source jars. And I can make at least 5 of these. I'm just gonna go ahead and make as many as I can. And it's really cool how these are made. I'm gonna put the source link right dead center in the middle, and then I'm gonna use 3 of these source jars, and I'm gonna put them outside, and hopefully it's now we got 4 source jars collecting source. And if you look inside, you can see the flowing purple stuff inside, and it's 3% full. Okay, so we're gonna need some more of these pedestals. I made this little area over here for this whole situation. The arcane core goes there. Enchanting apparatus. Arcane pedestals. So now we have like a magic crafting table right here, basically. So what we can do is take one of the seeds that we have. I don't think it really matters what kind of seed it is, but I'm gonna go ahead and use a beetroot seed because this is probably the only time beetroots are gonna be useful. Oh, I forgot. I need to put the source gems in first. Like so. And then put the seed in. Oh my gosh. And it should. Boom. We got a Mage Bloom seed. Now we can make a Mage Bloom farm. And we got 4 more. We could technically make another one. Our second Mage Bloom seed. Okay, so we can make 1 more and complete the quest. And the quest is going to give us some more Mage seeds. So now we got 3. Open up the quest. Boom. Mage Bloom seeds and XP. So we can turn the Mage Bloom seed into Mage Bloom fiber, making some really cool armor that is very wizard / mage themed. All right, so I made this little area to grow the Mage Bloom seeds. And on top of that, I'll grow these source berries as well. I know this area isn't the most beautiful area, but eventually I will work on this and make it look a lot better than it does. Let's go check on our crops over here. Let's see how that's doing. Ooh, look at this. Crops are growing, that's for sure. Now on All the Mods 8, if you actually have the seed in your inventory, you can right click on the plant and it'll just automatically replant for you. Okay, so with Farmer's Delight, this knife comes into play pretty hard. So if you cut these like little grass, it'll give you straw. Now some other stuff that we can make in Farmer's Delight is stoves. I actually found some cooking pots in a loot chest, and then we can make a skillet and a cutting board, and all of this stuff is really good for making all these different types of food. And I don't want to run out of food. I want food. I need food. Give me food. So I made a couple more crop fields here, crop circles. I don't know what I'm calling them. Definitely not crop circles, unless you want to consider me as an alien. But yeah, I got industrial hemp seeds in this one, along with sage and pepper, onion, kale. I got tea seeds, I got oats, radishes. So what I thought would also be a good idea is for me to make a kitchen. And I'm thinking over here, this is the perfect spot for a kitchen. I have a pretty decent area dug out here, and now I can start working on the walls, ceiling, the floor, and the decorations. I think I want to go with this kind of stone. Let's put it in and see how it looks. Now I believe I actually happened to get I got night vision goggles. We're gonna put these on so that you can see a lot better. So I actually really like this floor. It's really nice. Let's move on up to the walls. I kind of like the color of this one, mahogany. All right, well, we got the walls up. Now let's finish up the room with the ceiling. All right, done with the ceiling. Now this looks very, very plain, but once we start putting the decorations in here, the plainness will slowly fade away. Okay, so I want to make this stove, which is just bricks, campfire, and iron. All right, made the campfire, made the bricks. Now we should be able to make a stove. Now let's go put this in the kitchen. Boom, look at that, that's so cool. Ow, don't stand on top of it. I could also make a sink. It's not Farmer's Delight, but it would definitely add to the kitchen. So we need terracotta, a water bucket, and an iron ingots. We'll put that there. And then we can put a cabinet in between. And to make an oak cabinet, we just need slabs and trapdoors. Put one there, put one there. It's like every other one. We can enter these and put all of our food and whatnot in here. And then I also really want to make a cutting board, which is also super easy to make. We'll put it right on top here. And what's really cool about the cutting board is that when you cut stuff like food, meats, vegetables, whatever it is that you're cutting, it'll make some interesting cuts here. Like you can get raw bacon. All you have to do is use the knife on the pork chop on the cutting board. Now I want to make this basket. This is where also the straw that I was talking about earlier will come in place to make canvas. And we got ourselves a basket. And I'll show you what this is all about here in a second. I think I got some meat that I can cut up. I'll put this basket right here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want it to be up like that. So this practically acts like a hopper. So when I say put a piece of meat on here and I cut it up, Oh, it doesn't seem cuttable because it's already cooked. I need raw meat. All right, so I'm over here by Jacob's and John's over here. And I can kill a pig with this and it'll drop animal fat. It's pretty interesting. And look at that, I got ham from them as well. All right, so this is what I was talking about. Boom. And it goes right into here, into this basket. So I don't have to worry about it going into my inventory. So I cut up all the pork chops and I got 22 raw bacon. Now, I'm pretty sure what I'll need to do is make this skillet. Skillet's pretty easy to make. Put a skillet on top here. And cook our bacon. I love bacon so much. I'm gonna invite somebody over, see if they want to enjoy some bacon with me.
Bacon.
I have bacon, good sir.
Oh, good.
You want some bacon?
Good. I love bacon. Give me.
Yummy. Eat some bacon with me. Oh, are you even hungry?
Not at the moment.
Let's make each other hungry. Eat the bacon.
Bacon.
Ah.
Oh, yes.
How was it?
You call this bacon? My mom's aunt's uncle Butts could make a better piece of bacon. You effing donkey.
So we got the skillet. And we can put that away because there's another thing that I also want to use. And it's a cooking pot. And I found these cooking pots in a loot chest. And you can just plop on right on. Dinner's served. Alright, we also got rice. And we can cook some rice in this pot as well. We put that in there. You see it's cooking. Boom. We got some cooked rice. I think I need a bowl. Ah! Yes, see, you put bowl in here. And now I have cooked rice. Okay, so this still isn't decorated enough to the way that I want it. So we're gonna go ahead and continue on. Alright guys, I did it. I decked it out a little bit. Added some shelving on top. I added these oak counters, which is really cool. And this is how you make them. You need 3 calcite and oak boards and a chest. So to make an oak board, all you have to do is throw oak planks or any kind of planks onto a stone cutter and it makes that variant of board. There's several different types of boards that you can make. I think it's anything that is normal Minecraft related, nothing modded, but it's a part of the handcrafted mod. You can use those boards to make really cool stuff like chairs and tables. I made this little awesome like dining room table, and I think eventually I'm going to invite some of the other friends over for a little feast. Look at this, you can actually sit in the chairs as well. Ah, this is so cozy. I added this little blue glaze thick pot, which is pretty cool for decoration, and then this is Archwood leaf. The purple one that I got. Now these food items are from Farmer's Delight and it's really cool. If you have a bowl in your hand, you can pick it up. I already made a stuffed pumpkin and I picked it up with a bowl and got a bowl of stuffed pumpkin. Absolutely delicious. I have bookshelves for like recipe books and such. And if you go over here, I have this little hallway that leads outside. And what's really cool is that you can make this safety net. And to make a safety net, all you need is 4 of these ropes and a crafting grid like that. And you get a safety net. So anyway, I'm not exactly how I want to look. I want to be a wizard or a mage or whatever you want to call it. I like to call it wizard because wizard is way more fun to say. And that's where these mage blooms come into play. So back to over here where I was talking about this earlier. I want to be able to make the highest level mage bloom armor that I can get. And I believe this is the battle mages stuff. So all you gotta do is put it in the enchanting apparatus like I've been doing with the source gems. Instead, I'll put the mage bloom fiber in there and a piece of armor. Now, more than likely, I'm gonna go with this one. This one is just iron. It's just iron, but it looks like the wizard hat the most out of all of them. So all you gotta do is put this mage bloom into the crafting grid and make the mage bloom fiber. Ah, I completed the quest. It's gonna give me some more. Now I can make the battle mages. At least I'm gonna make the leggings, the boots, and the chest plate. But when it comes to the hat, I'm gonna have to go with this one. So luckily, like I was talking about earlier, I have diamond gear from the loot boxes. So this is the kind of setup that I want to have. I wonder if it'll actually take enchanted armor. So we put the mage bloom fiber into this pedestals around the enchanting apparatus. And we'll start with the iron helmet. Oh, it's working. I will never get sick of that. All right, so what's really cool about the Mage Bloom armor, it looks like it is enchanted. So it kept the enchants that were on my helmet. But if you look, it says plus 30 max mana, and then another one for mana regen. So when you craft these things, it gives you way more mana so that you can have more fun with the Ars Nouveau mod. So let's put this stinky old witch hat, take it off our head, and put the oh, I'm a wizard. Look at me. Oh man, that's so cool. So like the hat goes back. I'm gonna take these off too. It kind of takes away the effect. Oh yeah. Now let's complete the ensemble. I'm becoming more wizard-like. All right guys, so there's one more thing that I want to do, and that is create one of these bad boys. Oh yeah. A mage's spellbook. Okay, since we completed this quest, we actually get a random glyph, which I'm also very curious on what we're gonna get on that one. Glyph of Ignite. Oh, that's so cool. Sets blocks and mobs on fire for a short time. Okay, so why did I upgrade the book? Well, what's cool about upgrading it to the book is that now we can do tier 2 spells. You know how we did Amplify? Well, we can do Dampen. Why would we do Dampen? I don't know. Personally, I don't think I would use Dampen. You could shoot fireworks at things. How cool is that? Now, I told you we were going to learn some more spells, and we did. We learned Amplify. So I'm going to do 2 more for you guys. One of them is Extract, which all you need is an emerald to do. Now, every time we go to break a block, it'll act as if it has Silk Touch on it. See? Boom. Got a stone. And another one that I want to include is Fortune. And you guys can probably assume what Fortune does. And all you need is a rabbit's foot to do that. It'll be easier to have looting on your weapons to kill the rabbit, and you can get a rabbit's foot a lot quicker, but it took me a minute to get this rabbit's foot. Boom, we got Fortune. So now, as you guys know, if you play Minecraft normally, coal ore only drops 1 when you mine it up. But now that I have Fortune on here, I have a chance of getting... Wow, that takes up a lot of my mana. I have a chance of getting way more coal. In between episodes, I think since I switched these out with these, I don't have all of my mana boosts that I should have. So I'm gonna have to do that and take care of that in between episodes. But that's all I have time for in this episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you guys in the next one.